podcast. 22-minute podcast. Don't want to take up much of your time. Just gonna read some headlines and stuff.
Welcome to the 22-minute podcast. My name is Wes Sievertson. Today is Friday, November, 22nd.
What?
What day is it? I forgot. I was like, where's the bed music? Did that just kick in?
It did, yeah.
It wasn't going the whole time?
No. Well, at least I didn't notice it until you said it.
Huh. Well, no, okay, sorry. I was kind of moving around too much, so anyway, I don't want to think about it. How's your Friday going, guys? How's doing?
How's doing?
How's doing? What's doing?
What's doing? November 22nd, dog. Oh, happy birthday, Shelby. I'm just going to throw that out there.
That's right, dude. I couldn't remember if it was the 24th or the 22nd.
1 week before mine. He's
Nice.
got 1 week on me, dog.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if our buddy Shelby, he said he was maybe coming up here at some point.
I hope so.
Oh, shit. He said after his birthday. I mean, I don't know when that would be. Thanksgiving, the week before, week after or something. I'll have to check. I think he wanted to stay here, though, but that couch over there full done. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to him. He also wanted to bring a pup, and so I just want to make sure that's cool.
A dog.
Yeah.
Was he driving?
Yeah, I think they would drive up here, and I don't know what they said they were planning on doing, but hey, there's a lot of stuff to do in Colorado. And I think they were
Breweries, mountains to climb.
I think they wanted to camp or hike, or I don't know. See some kind of scenery.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't obsess over every mile left on my vehicle kind of thing, I probably would have gone to a couple things already since being here. But yeah, that is kind of unfortunate. I will admit that I don't feel like I want to I don't want to drive 40 minutes an hour outside of Denver with my car.
Yeah.
Even though I probably would enjoy some of these like natural beauties or whatever. So, I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll feel comfortable somehow making that happen. But
there's a lot of natural beauties local. you've got.
But I'm telling
Hooters,
you, I just don't.
Twin Peaks.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my God, dude. I just need to acknowledge. Hey, Hooters, Twin Peaks. I didn't mean to, ladies. I didn't mean to forget about you like that. Listen.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
If it wasn't for you, who would keep the local Xanax dealers going? You know what I mean?
Okay.
No, I just remember our friend. We had a buddy, an acquaintance back in the day who did sell a few things like that. I never bought them from him, but he would. I remember he would like. Because we used to be scumbags. I don't know if I need to articulate that. So when I say that we would wake up at the same place and we didn't live together, I don't know what that sounds like to you, but we were vagabonds. And
I like that term. That sounds fun.
Well, Mike's doing a lot better now. I'll just say that.
I'm still scummy for sure.
Yeah, but you're a real
you say
adult.
Vagabond.
Vagabond. Yeah, we were transient for a while, though we had shelters. We lived in homes, so we weren't.
Roofs.
Yeah, we
succeeded around the hierarchy of needs.
Right, that's correct. But yes, one of those friends I remember. Yes, we would be up very late doing certain drugs, but he would still get up at like 9:30 and be like, "Yeah, I got to go sell some Xannies to the girls at Hooters before they get on their shift or whatever." I was like, yeah, I should definitely continue the direction of my life. Like, what a moron. I don't know. I have nothing. Like, unless I write if I finally get off my ass and write something and use some of those experiences, it really will just be me being a complete waste for a little bit.
Are you talking about your diary again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, put it in there. I invite you. Turning 40 today, Scarlett Johansson.
I invite you.
Her is turning 40 today.
Her is turning 40 today. I like what you did there.
You've seen her, right?
No,
dude.
But Arcade Fire did the music for it.
Oh yeah, something like that. No, her, man. Yeah, I've seen it. I think 2 or 3 times. Mm-hmm. But the most recent time I watched it, I got it.
Oh really?
I got it, and it made me cry.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Spike Jonze and then
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's. I mean, it's a very existential love story, and because of that, it's wrapped up in there. It's also like one-sided, or in a sense. I don't know. You just gotta watch it.
I'll give it a swirl.
It really is fantastic. I didn't understand it. I think the first couple times that I didn't fully understand it.
Sure.
You pick up on the story or whatever. You know what's going on, but then like to really get the impact of what they're trying to communicate, it took me a couple times. But yeah,
I'm excited to throw it on the list. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't seen it. I do love Spike Jonze.
And that's the last thing he's directed.
That's been the last thing, huh?
The most recent thing, yeah. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson's another one who's just been in Hollywood for so long. Because all the pretty horses, or what was that? Or Horse Whisperer.
Whisperer, yeah.
Ghost World, and there's a couple of that I'm for. Oh, she was in The Man Who Wasn't There.
Oh yeah,
there's a bunch of. She was already a legend.
That might be one of my favorite Coen Bros film.
Yeah, I love whenever
also a good time of like Billy Bob Thornton too, James Gandolfini, Jesus.
No, it's fantastic. Yeah, I like whenever the Coen Brothers. It's like after No Country for Old Men. Well, I think right after No Country for Old Men they did Burn After Reading, but then they did.
Yeah, they did. That was the first movie come out after.
Then they did A Serious Man. And I love A Serious Man.
I haven't seen A Serious Man, but I know you've you speak very highly of the movie.
Yeah. Well, God, whose birthday was it?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Who was in it? That guy. God damn it, he was in Scrubs and shit. Last name Kind or whatever. I can't remember. Richard Kind.
Yeah,
maybe?
that sounds right.
Anyway, yeah, he's got a great part in it. I love him in it. It's a really funny movie. And you know what? I mean, what's crazy is. God, because it's a very Jewish movie. It's a very Jewish story, I guess. And like I enjoyed so much. It's so great, and like I want to take, what these Jewish filmmakers are giving me as their experience, or like, again, like I was talking about it earlier, where being a fan of the Coen Brothers, being a fan of storytellers, whoever, you're getting an impression of a time. At a place.
Yeah.
Even if it's a sci-fi movie and it has nothing to do with Earth or whatever, it's just the filmmaking itself is such an artifact of its own. And then the way that individuals tell stories is actually very tangible, and so that's the thing is, I want to believe that the Coen Brothers are presenting me with this kind of like authentic Jewish experience story, whatever. And I feel like where we're at now, like it's almost like, oh, another Jew movie or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know that you can say like, or without it being controversial and causing some sort of stupid political conversation, I guess is what I'm getting at. It has to be loaded.
Yeah.
Just being like A Serious Man, it's a fun Jewish story, and then it becomes propaganda, or I don't know. It's just so twisted. I don't know, and
the whole movie is twisted.
Well, I think the impression would be, that instead of it just being again like a representation of a Jewish experience that these filmmakers are presenting to you, it becomes propaganda. That's how people twist it.
Gotcha.
The people who voted for the person who won the election, kind of thing. Anyway, whatever. Sorry, I don't know if that made enough sense. Maybe I didn't articulate that, but I just enjoy A Serious Man as a Jewish story.
Following along, but no, I'll give it a swirl. Throw it on the list.
God damn it. We were talking about Scarlett Johansson.
I know. It's wild that she was actually able to like nail down College Jost. They said it can never be done, but she did it.
Leave him alone. No, they really. It's funny because that has been something that I've seen more. He commented. I don't know. I'm trying to remember something vague.
Okay.
Someone asked him something, and him just kind of responding like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, like I found a person that I feel more confident being myself around than I ever have before. And it just happens to be her, and I don't know that I don't know if I deserve it, kind of thing. But him really just saying like, it's all about her. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I didn't choose it.
Right.
And she probably feels the same way. Or maybe sometimes like it's a reciprocation thing where like if one person feels that, it's an opportunity for the other person who already probably feels an affection for the person,
right?
But then understanding that this is what's happening is like, wow, this person really values me in a certain way, and I'm going to be that person. I'm going to choose to be that person. I'm going to lean into that, and love as an action, whatever, it grows. And so let's just listen. Not only is he a funny guy, but clearly he's a very devoted, thoughtful person, saying what he said.
I hear the same thing about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
I don't believe that for a fucking
I
second.
made it up.
Okay, good. I don't think Travis Kelce has said a genuinely poetic, sweet thing in his life. That is a meathead. It's a joke, okay? Like I've never commented. Why would I ever talk about their relationship? Who the fuck could care?
A lot of people.
Well, that's because they are empty-headed. Like I'm not like. Well, okay. Some people make celebrity gossip and relationships a hobby. Whatever.
Sure,
all right.
sure,
I like
sure.
stupid radio.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not judging that. But there's got to be a little bit of hubris there, guys. Like you know that. Listen, it's almost like I've talked about you with you before. I don't know if I've talked about.
You talked about Jews?
No, reality TV. My experience in it, where you do start to realize that like these people are genuine, even if they are making choices specifically to benefit the show or their role on the show or their value to this reality show. They still mean it.
Yeah.
It still is who they are, and so that's why I don't care about their relationship. It's because like whatever they feel, they both are leaning into each other's notoriety, and I'm not saying that's fake.
Right.
I'm saying that can be a very real, tangible, strong part of a connection.
Sure.
That can actually be very healthily celebrated in a relationship. So I'm not judging it. I'm just saying that that to me, I couldn't do that.
Right.
So it's not a charming story to me. I mean, I don't know why they're like, other than that, why in the world would they ever have actually given it a shot? Maybe they do grow affection towards one another. They have nothing in common other than their shared notoriety.
I think they met at a coffee shop. It was in London.
They met because he reached out to her fans.
He reached out to her fans?
Yeah, he like basically, I don't remember what it was. I like dumb, stupid radio, and this is where I learned
Yeah.
this. Yeah. You know what? Again, this would be good to ask Jones because I bet she knows all about it.
She's got it now.
She probably knows the details. She got so upset at me because I told her that I probably couldn't identify who Carrie. Like if I saw 5 women and I was asked which one of these women is Carrie Underwood,
You wouldn't be able to?
No. Why? Why would I be able to do that?
I'm gonna
Yeah, you're gonna
find
test
5
me?
pictures
Okay.
of 5 different ladies.
Maybe I could do it, but I'm telling
I think you would. I really think you would.
Okay, okay, we'll see. I don't want to. Yeah, okay, maybe not though, dude. I don't know. I definitely couldn't tell you who like
Gotta see if I can find a picture.
Morin Maris or something was.
Morin Maris.
Yeah, that's a name. That's a country.
Okay.
I don't know. Moral.
That's a name. Yeah,
That's a name I've heard. Yeah, that's a person. Marin Morris. What did I say?
Oh,
Morin?
You said
Morin Maris. What?
Yeah.
Who cares? Anyway, no. Yeah, Jones definitely. Like I enjoyed her visceral reaction to me being like, yeah, I don't know.
That's so funny.
I know that she does Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, but I don't know that I've seen
Sunday night.
Right, but I don't know that I've seen the actual intro itself.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard the song.
The song.
Yeah. I miss the old one. That sounded like it was like a truck commercial.
Yeah.
I miss that one. I don't know how many times I've heard it, but you know what? I'm
What's
sorry.
his face? It was
Yeah.
Junior.
Oh, was it Hank Williams
Yeah,
Jr.? That's
I think
right.
so.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sunday night. Yeah, that's right.
Remember
They
Chris
changed-
Farley doing an SNL bit where he was recording that as
You know what?
Hank Williams Jr.
I need to upload something with Chris Farley to the TeePublic.
Yeah, you do.
And I need to specifically upload a file size that can give me the biggest piece of wall art.
Ooh, I wonder what that'd be.
I
As
think
long as
it's
it's
a pretty
clear
good size.
vector image, like yeah,
Oh no, I already know the dimensions. I have it saved
cool.
as a preset
nice.
on Photoshop. Yeah. Anyway, let's do some more birthdays.
Yeah, turning 66 today.
yeah,
Jamie
dude.
Lee Curtis.
Obviously love Jamie Lee Curtis.
Those
You know what's
Activia
cool?
Commercials. Jesus, man.
What the
Yeah. Probiotics.
No, legendary horror actress. I didn't mean to call her a whore. I apologize.
Legendary horror actress.
Yeah. What kind of actress? but also like, man, I tell you what, 7-8-year-old me, as a son of a dad who's gonna have almost every VHS of a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and watching True Lies and her do that dance at the end.
That's right.
That was an awakening
James
for me.
Cameron. I forgot about that.
James Cameron
Directed that.
Oh, I thought it was Michael Bay.
James Cameron.
Okay, cool. I can see that too. Yeah, I can see that. Him.
curious
I
if-
mean, that's a very. No, I think you're right. But damn, that's kind of one of the more. What's the word? I don't know. That's just not on the same level as like a lot of his other movies, as far as like
No, you're right.
depth and production budget, world building, whatever. Like he usually does.
Oh, he built a world.
Well, yeah, he let Jamie Lee Curtis build a world.
Yeah,
Turning
True Lies.
Okay, cool. Yeah, turning 59. Mads Milksmans. That's the only way I'm ever gonna say his
I love
name.
it.
Yeah, you know, obviously he's been in countless things. He's made a lot of money in the Marvel world, so good for him. But obviously, The Hunt. No, I'm not The Hunt. That's the Willem Dafoe one.
He's the bad guy in Casino Royale.
Oh yeah, he's great in that.
Oh, he was in the Star Wars. He was in.
Oh, that's right.
He was the dad
Rogue
in
One.
Rogue One, the best Star Wars movie.
Pretty much, yeah. I think that's a pretty much unanimous at this point. Like,
Yeah.
Since they finished the trilogy and all these spin-offs are just not going well. That's the first one that, I mean, Andor's cool. Obi-Wan was fine. It wasn't.
I never finished Obi-Wan. I feel like
That's
I didn't hold my attention.
No, it needed to be a movie. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't enough for the episodes, and that was a mistake. I did try to get through whatever that latest one was,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, man. Like, yeah, there's something
Was it
about
Yeah. I also couldn't finish that
they
one.
literally like need to pump the brakes and start over with a character, like build another Luke Skywalker legitimately from the ground up.
Yeah.
In the world already established. I think
Right.
people would be really interested in that. I mean, honestly, that's something, you know, I really like, I've mentioned before, the First Law series.
Oh yeah.
And I like that it's 2 separate trilogies and then 3 standalone. It's 9 books, but it's 2 separate trilogies and 3 standalone novels. And in doing that, it really remains, it doesn't get stale, because even you just get excited whenever you see a familiar
sure.
character. You're already so invested, and then you're like, oh shit, there's that guy. You know, it's great. It's one of the best series ever. I will say, there's certain things that, you know, the way that you write a novel where you can't literally see what's happening. You're using your imagination to create something, but it also means that if you can't literally see what's going on, then the author can use that to their advantage.
Sure.
To then introduce something later. But you do realize, like, oh, but if I could see what was going on, I would have known this the whole time, you know, kind of thing. So how do you do that in a movie? You know, so I have no idea.
Yeah, no.
I have no idea. I don't think you can.
Right.
Like
you don't have enough time.
well, okay. I mean, I don't want to ruin anything, but like, who's actually going to listen or read those books or whatever? But essentially, like, the main character from the first trilogy, one of those standalone books, he's in it, but never once is he called by that name.
Really?
And he actually like sticks away from it. Like, you suspect it. And
you
then
suspect it just by like that character's choices, or just what you know about this character?
Yes, like he has, you know, there are certain things. He has a bingo card.
Gotcha.
Like, from that first trilogy, there's a bingo card of, so like things that he says and you know, I mean, you know, authors do that. They build character, especially in like fantasy sci-fi or whatever. It's like this person says things over, like better to get it done with and live with the fear of it is one of them. That's something that's like a motto he lives by. So you hear him say that, this character say that, and you're like, oh shit, wait a minute. Or is that just like, because there's this world building, and so you're like, oh, we'll pay people from the north, because there's like a north as well, just like Game of Thrones, whatever. Like, people from the north say that as well. So I don't know if maybe, you know, whatever. But then you find out, like, oh no, so like the guy only has 9 fingers. Like, his name is Logan Nine Fingers.
Okay.
Dude, it's a great
Yeah.
series. It sounds silly. Any fantasy sci-fi is going to sound
But it's ambiguous up until the point where it's like solidifies,
yeah.
oh, he only has 9 fingers.
Yeah. and then you finally realize. Well, and then he just. But it also is like such an interesting way of like. It's the same guy, but it's not. You know, like he is trying to change. Change is such a huge part of those novels.
So does that book take place after the first series then?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And it's probably the last time we'll ever see the character. So it's a nice little treat of kind of seeing. But man, they're just such kind of dark, depressing. Like they're not happy novels. There's not that book does not end with a sense of him getting the change and getting away from the past life that he was trying to get away from. His past still followed him and blah, blah, blah. And I love that kind of shit personally. All right. I got about a minute and a half left. I do want to read some more birthdays. Turning 57, Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo's great. What, Eternal Sunshine to now. And I'm sure there's stuff I'm forgetting he was in before Eternal Sunshine. But
13 going on 30.
I forgot he was in that. I don't think I ever actually saw that movie.
You're missing out.
I do have a thing for, what's her name?
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Jennifer
Gardner.
Yeah. But I don't think I want to watch her act like a 13-year-old. Like, I don't know. It's not
It's
my
the modern day Big,
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I'd never thought of that.
I just thought of it.
But it is weird. Mark Ruffalo is, again, there's that same problem of a grown person being attracted to a child in an adult's body.
Well, it's the child that he grew up with. Like, she wishes that I wish I was 30, so it jumps to the future where she's...
Sure,
but he doesn't know that she's...
I mean,
13.
right, I'm not trying to hold it against him, but I mean, that's the same kind of... It's the same thing that they say about Big.
Yeah.
Is that woman slept with a teenager. I mean, a preteen or whatever. Let's see.
Well,
Richard Kind's birthday's today. We were talking about the Serious Man.
that's right.
He's turning 68. Yeah, Scrubs, Serious Man, bunch of other stuff.
Terry Gilliam, 84.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, 5 seconds left. So, all right, we'll have.